guys, it's Afro Puffy here at it again. Yep, it has been ages, I know. Here I am in my room. I have been holding back making another video for so long, and I've been planning on doing more videos, and I just kept holding it back. I kept pushing it back. Waited until I get the right camera. The camera that I had currently wasn't the one that I wanted, so I wanted to get another one. And I finally got it. Absolutely brilliant, still working through the kinks, trial and error. I had that just sitting in my room, like, you need to make another video. You should make another video. It's just like putting it back. And then my lighting equipment broke. I was like, not even from using it, it was just laying there. It just broke one day. I just tipped over and fell. I should get a new one. Wait until then. I finally got a new one. Wait until the right time, and it's just like, finally, it's just get up and do it. It's, my gosh. Regardless, it's a new year. It's been a new year. It's been 2021. And a lot of people feel like as soon as January 1st hits, you know, that's going to be a turn of a new leaf. No, that is correct. It isn't going to be some magical girl transformation. Everything is swiped clean. Everything is new. Technically, it's a continuation of how your life is, and you'd have to make a dramatic turnaround of how you live your life in general. It all lies on you. For me, it's a new year, and my life still feels like a mess. I made a vision board. Let me get it for you. I made this vision board here for 2021. There it is. And despite that, as inspiring as it was to make it, as empowering as it felt, seeing all the colors, like, oh my god, I love pink, look at all this stuff, look at this car I could have, look at this lifestyle that I'm aiming for. Still feeling like a mess. I don't have it together. I am 24 years old, and I am, sorry, that's my phone. I'm still living with my mom and sister. Now, don't get me wrong, it hasn't been like this the whole time. I did do a bit of moving. I was on my own in DC and Virginia for a bit with roommates. It was quite a bit of misadventures, but I enjoyed the time. But that's another video as to why I ended up back with my family. But despite having this vision board, the more I look at it, at times I feel like I'm just further from it. It's a reminder that I want this lifestyle, but sometimes when I look at it, it just feels like I'm never going to achieve it. It just feels like a faraway dream, almost. But I want to document how I feel on these videos. I want to document this thought process of how I'm feeling this. Regarding my religion, I am a Christian. Let's play a little get to know me. I am a Christian, and don't ask me what kind. I don't really like that question. I am a believer of God, and I believe that Jesus died on the cross for our sins. And not to sound like a robot or anything, or just that's what you're used to hearing, but it's true. I personally feel like I would be what is described as a lukewarm Christian. Still figuring it out, still feeling like I'm just not close enough to God. Oh, what is it? Do you need to pray more? Need to fast more? There's certain things that you just have to do, have to follow through. What does God have planned out for me? Am I going through with it? Is what I have planned aligned with what God has planned for me? A lot of stress if you weren't already looking down at yourself enough. There's also the huge pressure of feeling like, well, what does God have planned out for me? And am I even aligned with that? Am I even where I'm supposed to be? Am I at the right job? Am I at the right place in my life? If I had made one or two different moves, or was a specific way, would I be in another place? And we could go on forever how each little decision that you make in your life, you can end up in a completely different outcome. It's crazy. You know, if I had made a few more better or worse decisions. You know, I could go from being homeless to living in a mansion, you know, who knows? But, you know, try not to overthink that, because that's what I'm the queen of, overthinking. But regarding self-worth, I had a breakup in 20, it's 2021 now. So February 2020, official breakup in February 2020. And I started placing my self-worth in how men viewed me. Yes, men my age, not just any men. I started going on dates occasionally and would place my self-worth in how they viewed me and how the attention that I would get. Obviously, you know, each date ended up being, I wouldn't say a disaster, but I still felt empty inside in the end. And honestly, it was never anything worthwhile each time. Sometimes it just felt like it got worse. There was always something. You look the part, I don't feel anything. I literally, my last date from Tinder this year, by the way, I think the worst experience I've ever had, which I should talk about in another video, pretty much looked the part. He was pretty much my type by first impression, and then everything just kind of went downhill. That's for another video though. Finances, I work 2 jobs right now. I work at Target and Super Beauty. I feel like I'm a teenager, honestly, and I'm trying to get a full-time job at the moment so I can feel a bit more stable, and I'm just not making enough right now with what I have to pay living in this house. So it's just frustrating, especially since I'm trying to save up for a car. Just really feel like I don't have the whole adulting thing together right now at all. I don't. You see me smiling, I'm smiling to keep from crying, I really am. My relationship with my mom is correlated with my relationship with God as a Christian. Just kind of feel like I'm nothing but a disappointment and failure in her eyes. And time management. That's also been a huge struggle. I see the potential in every day when I wake up and I will plan everything, have a whole to-do list, and feel like it's always a struggle for me to complete it. I know all about self-improvement culture, time management, morning routines, forming healthy habits and new goals and all that stuff. I'm obsessed with it. But when you find yourself struggling to get to that point, it really lays down on you. For example, just waking up early. We all know waking up early, you get more time out of your day. Waking up late, you know, less hours in a day. It's literally hard for me to wake up early in the morning because I go to bed late almost every day. Hear me out. It's not because I'm up partying all night or staying up watching movies or binge watching BoJack Horseman, okay? Or, you know, insert whatever anime, cartoon series that is on your watch list right now. My family and I pray every single night, and it takes hours, so I usually end up going to bed around 12 or 1. And I've developed this morning fatigue thing where it's hard for me to get out of bed. So I can still randomly wake up at 5 or actually hear my alarm come off at 5, but it will just be hard for me to get up. Yeah. It sucks. And especially now with the weather being really on and off, a lot of the times it'll be really cold in my bedroom. I don't know why, but it is. It'll be extremely cold even if I wear a sweater. So that makes me want to stay in bed even more. So it's been really difficult. I haven't even been able to develop a proper morning routine. So when I say that I feel like my life is a mess with this whole self-improvement thing in shambles, finances in shambles, self-worth in shambles, what I believe in, my religion in shambles, my relationship with my family in shambles. Everything just feels like a mess. And I'm not even 30 yet, but all I can think of is 25, 5 more years until you're 30. Where are you gonna be? Where am I gonna be? It may be a new year, but my life still feels like a mess. It doesn't feel any less than a mess than when it did last year or the year before. So how many New Years is it gonna take for me to not be a mess, to not be this way? And I ask you that. How many New Years is it gonna take you to get your crap together? Honestly. Anyways, let me know. Let me know what you think of this video. It's gonna be more videos like this, I can promise. Sad, happy, funny, pathetic, sad, whatever. You know, just let me know. Alright, bye.
노을 같은 너의 그 입술이 바다 같은 너의 그 입술이 내겐 어떤 별보다 이쁘지 너에게로 이어지는 기분이 Can you be my la la